What's the buzz? This is Zeta Beetle, and welcome back to Setting the Stage. In this episode, I continue work on the mayor's official residence of Sunnystone. Right away, you might be able to tell a pretty huge difference from the last episode. That is to say, I got rid of both the stairs and the ceiling. That is because I did it wrong. So, I had a little bit of an off-camera session with the affected part. And I now know what went wrong and where. So, I just need to put this up here like so. Get rid of that wayward stair, and continue on with the project at hand. So, one thing to note when it comes to these stairs is never, under any circumstances whatsoever, block off the segment that you need for going upstairs. I mean, that should be a given, but as you can see from my trial and error here, you won't be able to get to the next floor if you build the blocks too close to them. So, now, I'm gonna go on ahead and fill in the floor here, and move on. So, wow. Okay. One thing that I could do is sleep here in order to keep the phantoms off of me, and then tomorrow night, in game, of course, I'll be able to just fend off the zombies, skeletons, spiders, creepers, and the like on my lonesome. But the phantoms, they are a nuisance that I'd rather not deal with right at the moment. Especially with this being a 3-story building, and the floors themselves are about 4 meters tall each. So, that being said, that is a total of 12 meters total. 12 meters. Do you know how much damage 12 meters can do to you? And if you hit the ground that hard enough, you will die. Guaranteed. I know that's a given, but still. Anyway, I have done enough rambling on. I'm going to start the torch count system to find out where the middle is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 7 on each side, because this is the middle. And I didn't just decide that. I know from experience. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See? See how well that lines up? Now, I just put the stairs here and here, and continue on my merry way. There are going to be some differences in this staircase as opposed to the last one I put down. As instead of being a solid block under them, there is instead going to be nothing but air. The reason for this is because it was done exactly the same way in the SMP as I am doing it right now in this particular build. So, now, since that's out of the way, I can make the floor to the third and final floor of the building itself. Once that's done and out of the way, all that will remain is the rooftop. And that's simple enough to build. You just need to make the ceiling of the third and final floor and just be done with it. Simple, right? Well, thanks to whatever's going on, there are some things that can complicate that should I let it get out of hand. AKA the Phantoms. Alright, so I'm just going to put this here, take all these torches out because they were for the torch count system. And once I get through with the ceiling of the second floor and the floor of the third simultaneously, I will then begin work on the ceiling of the whole building, the whole roof. I'm not entirely sure what my building partner Romeo had in mind when building this, but it is pretty cool, I have to admit. It's just somewhat confusing at the same time. Anyway, I have finally made it up to where I'm going to be putting the finishing touches on this building. So, I believe it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here, 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 and here. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then, I build up this way, and build up this way. And then finally, the last two windows of the building will be put into place today. And the last one is going to be right smack dab in the center of this area. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Now, for those of you that are confused as to why I counted up only to 3 on one side and 4 on the other, that's simple. For those of you who are observant, the first one had a corner. And that corner was already 1 block out of the 4 that I needed for that side. So, ipso facto, I didn't need to build but about 3. Okay. Yeah. Just grab that and put that up there like that. And then, put it all the way across. Okay. So, now, one last thing to do before I completely call this project done. I need to sort out the roof. Like, that's the whole, that's really all that's left to do. Just sort out the roof and the stairs leading up to it. Because, yeah, Romeo did it that way, and I intend to follow his design to the letter. However, Guy Diamond, if you're watching this, if you suggest a little build upgrade for this building like you did with the stables, I followed through with my promise to show off your build upgrade to the stables, unless that's not what you were talking about. You know I'm going to follow through with my promise to make a build upgrade for the mansion as well. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Last time up and got rid of a good chunk of this building in one blast, and I had to gather some more wood out of it. And I'm still having to do that. Luckily for me, there's a tree right here handily blocking the back windows of the building itself. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people will look at this tree on the back and go, ew. He just left the tree back here, blocking the view and making this look ugly. That doesn't even look natural. Why did you keep it? Well, as of this episode, the answer's quite simple. I didn't. Alright, so now I can do as much as I can of the rest of this on this ceiling right here, like so. And then if time permits, I'll be working on another brand new project. One that I've got the materials for already put into storage. Though not down here, unfortunately. I will need to get it to... I will need to get them from the chest back at Fort Tribulation, which, as you is clear on the other side of the world, up to the north. So, yeah, some major off-camera time's going to be needed in order to get them. Yeah, I am a disorganized little beetle. Shoot me. Alright, anyway, let's go on ahead and get back to the, let's get back up to the roof of the building and get that taken care of. One thing that I am kind of worried about on this building is those villagers can go right inside of it and they can basically just fall to their death. They are literally that clumsy. I'm not entirely sure, besides using, trapdoors, how I would be able to fix that, unless I were to also use a, fence of some sort. But, honestly speaking, Okay. So, I just need to grab some wood from here and just basically put it to use on the mansion, because that's well, I say mansion. I'm not sure if you would alright. I'm not sure if you would really consider it such. Alright. But one thing that I am considering it is the mayor's official residence. So that should tell you at least something. It's a federal building, and you'd better believe during the roleplay, the main SMP episodes, that I'm going to be protecting this thing fiercely. This is one of those buildings that I'm going to be doing that for. Anyway, I have rambled on for a few minutes too long. Let's go on ahead and get to seeing how much time I have left. And if enough, I'm going to be working on Acacia Inn. Well, I determined that I had about, I had gotten past about 14 minutes, a little bit over at this point. So, I'm gonna go ahead and start clearing out land for the new hotel, because that's ultimately what I'm going to be doing next. So this is going to be a really large sprawling building with a ton of rooms, and it's just basically going to be a real nice place to lay your head if you're coming back from a long journey and can't get back to your home before dark. Trust me, that situation comes up more than you might think. Um, so this is really all I'm going to be able to do for the day. Just clear out to clear away some land so that I can make a start on said hotel in the first place. Okay, so essentially what I'm going to do here is just to do a little bit of landscaping, get to the taking out the trees in the process because they're in the way. I can replant the trees elsewhere. As a matter of fact, I've got a particular place in mind in the main SMP itself. So, honestly speaking, it's not like the trees are going to just disappear without having a new home. I'm just simply relocating them to a different spot so that I can build my hotel in the first place. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this dirt all sorted out. Because another part of this landscaping is making sure that the land itself is flat enough so that the hotel A will be easier to build, and B will look more natural, shall we say. Like I said before, though, it's not like I'm going to do natural stuff all over the place, because what's natural about what's so natural about a floating island, right? That's in the world of fantasy. But this is Minecraft after all, the place where the game where you literally fight against an army of the living dead on not on a fairly nightly basis, unless you sleep. So really and truly, having a floating island is just par for the course in this game, you know? Okay. There we go. Get that guy taken out. And yes, I have had more than a few scraps trying to get my trying to get back to this place. I even it's just a mess. I'm not really wanting to divulge what all happened to me right now. Anyway. Alright, so how far? Okay, so yeah. Okay. At the very least, I slept here. So so that won't be an issue. What will be an issue, however, is just getting my stuff back peacefully without another creeper blowing it up. Okay. So yep, and there. Okay. Hello, skeleton. Coming back for more punishment? Well, there you go. there's more punishment for you. Alrighty. I might just go ahead and sleep for the night and continue my little landscaping job tomorrow. Alrighty. Then just pop this into my offhand like so, because we all know that I have done this at least since the this season began, and thus it wouldn't make sense to stop now. What would make sense to do is to clear out these skeletons so that I can freaking sleep. Hey. Alrighty. Get all this taken care of. And I've alerted that skeleton to my presence, so I kinda don't expect to be able to sleep again. Get out. Alright. I'm just gonna have to... You were in my building itself, weren't you? Oh my gosh. Get out of here, you uninvited house guests. Or shall I say, uninvited house pests? Alrighty. Oh, you little... Why, you little turd. Alrighty. Alright, that's it. Where are you? Is there any more of you, that is? No? Okay, good. Now let me freaking sleep. Thank you. Okay. Now, maybe I can get something done. Alrighty. I got my planks back, so I can at least take care of these little potholes that these stupid creepers made. I'm not even gonna worry about it right now, because I'm just gonna go and get the land situated and trees removed. Okay, so... Okay. Nah. Okay, get out of here. Okay. So 35 from where this chest is, I guess. Okay. And for okay. Okay. I just need to get some land moved. Okay, so how far is 35 exactly? So put the torches up here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so from the chests, or a little bit past. One, okay. Just lay them out in a straight line, and figure it out that way. Okay. Okay. You're in the path. Okay. Okay. Ah! Get out of here. Okay, yeah, that's gonna have to. Yep. On the one hand, I am grateful that it is, because that will help to get the landscaping done to where I can spread out to um, the dirt evenly, and make sure that the hotel has at least enough space to uh, be an actual hotel. On the other hand, though, it does mean that there's gonna have to be some more work done on the landscaping job itself in order to get it to that point. So it's kind of that situation where where I have mixed feelings about it, if that makes sense. Alrighty. So just kind of do all this and okay. Alright, so okay. 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 Well, I'm just going to leave that for off-camera work, because that's going to be really annoying to try and do on camera. So, in the meantime, I'm just going to go on ahead and put the dirt like this. So, this thing is going to be 35 by 37. So, in a little bit, I'm gonna have to figure out where all the starting points of a 35 block wide building would be in relation to everything else. But for the time being, I'm just gonna go on ahead and get this taken care of. Yeah, sorry, I do go into focus mode every little bit. Whenever I do that, I'm probably just going to do a little time warp, kind of speed it up, and cut out all of the dull parts of the episode, leaving only the parts where I actually talk and all that. But for the time being, I'm just focused on getting this done. Trust me, guys. If I do that for you, I'll be doing you a favor, but it'll still be just as long for me. So, yeah. I might go on ahead and take a sip of my you know what? I might as well, right? That's more like it. Alright. Anyway, what I was gonna say is I'm gonna go on ahead and drink my water that I have next to me for these types of long commentary episodes, because as Jester or I may have mentioned in the past, you need to stay hydrated, especially if you're going to do long commentaries like yours truly. Otherwise, you're just going to hurt your throat and essentially make it to where you can't talk for a while, or that's honestly your best case scenario. Just left unable to uh, talk for a while. Worst case scenario is you could do permanent harm to your body, so stay hydrated, folks. Anyway, let's go ahead and do this, and bring this over like so, and then... Alright, that's about as much as I can do for that. Ah, stop placing to the daggum side. Stop. Okay. Get those 3 out. Okay. So. I have... Okay, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Okay. I will need to clear out some space over here, so that there might be potential for, people, whether they be villagers or players, to get out through this side. I mean, that would just be common courtesy, don't you think? Anyway, so now we have got the wait. How much of these have I placed in a row? That's the real question. Okay. Okay. Get that out. 30, 32, 33, 34. There's one missing. I should have 35 in this stack. Unless I miscalculated here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay. And the working on is actually more towards... Ah, you little bugger. Get out of here. So for those of you wondering why I'm not curing these guys instead of killing them, the answer is quite simple. A, I don't have a facility that I can use for containing them, because every other building in this village is either a workplace or a residential area. But also, I don't have any materials through which I can do it, so yeah, that's not gonna work for me, is it? Okay. Okay, he has a shiny little helmet that I'd like to grab. So, okay, they both do, actually. Alright. Alright. Nah! Would you quit that? Okay. Evidently, I'm not going to be able to get much done right now. So, I'm gonna have to skip forward and see how much time I have left. And that seems to about do it for this episode. Join me in the next one when, as I said before, I'm going to make the Acacia Inn. I will do the landscaping outside of video, because you've already seen me do that enough, and it would take up too much time anyway. In the meantime, though, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next episode. Until then, adios, amigos.